Hi, this is Terry from Corghi, Canada. Today I'll be discussing some of the key features of a Corghi Proline 650 balancer. So I've just switched the machine on, release 1.2. This is the home screen, if you will. When you turn on your machine, this is where you start. So what's it showing me? Showing me that right now I'm in clip-on, clip-on. If you look closely at the pictogram, this is a clipped-on weight or hammer-on weight. Dynamic. Dynamic means we're controlling two planes, right? The up and down bounce as well as side to side shimmy. So we call that dynamic balancing. When I press this right arrow or plus and hit enter, I am now in ST, static, where I'm only controlling the up and down bounce. Commonly, people will hammer one weight on the inside of the wheel when doing a static balancing. Far from being as good as a dynamic balance, but sometimes you have no choice based on, for example, off-road tires, very large diameter, heavy offset wheel. Many people will do static. Now, please don't be concerned. It shows you a stuck-on weight here, okay? An adhesive weight in the middle of the wheel. Because you're only controlling an up and down bounce of that wheel, it truly doesn't matter whether you hammer it here on the inside, hammer it on the outside, or stick it inside. So don't be confused or don't be misled into thinking this is your aluminum adhesive weight mode. It is not. Your backup or reminder is that it says ST up here. Okay? So here's my left arrow, hit enter. I can easily scroll between static, dynamic. All right, I'll discuss the aluminum modes in just a moment. So with a conventional balancer such as this, or any balancer for that matter, you need to know three key measurements. There's a tape measurer here that guys will use to measure the distance, pardon me, from the machine. You need the wheel diameter and the wheel width. So the Corghi 650 is available in two configurations. One where, by pressing this wheel dimension button, you will scroll between the three measurements the machine needs to balance. So you'll see it says LR and this is lit up. That means width. Hit it again, DF for diameter, this is lit up. Hit this button again, D for distance. And to adjust up or down, you use these same left or right or plus and minus signs. So all the way to 20-inch width, all the way to 35-inch diameter wheel, and whatever the distance is, okay? Once you've entered your dimensions, so let's do it correctly. This is a 6-inch wheel by 15-inch diameter by 79. Go. It reminds me what I've entered. 6-inch by 15. Okay, I was talking about 650 basic configuration. This one actually has encoders in it that turn it into the 650-2D. What does that mean? Two of the three dimensions go in automatically. So when I use this little lever here, I will press this curved portion onto the inner lip of the wheel and hold it. What's just happened? The distance and wheel diameter have gone in electronically. And the machine will default straight to width that I will input. Distance, diameter, width are in, hit start. So again, what did I say here? If you got the basic one, read the tape measure and put it. Read the wheel diameter, input it. Read the wheel width, input it. With this 2D version, by touching the inner lip, you got distance, diameter, it'll automatically go to width after. Okay, so I've spun this wheel. Self-explanatory. You would apply or hammer on 0.5 ounce of weight here on the inside. It's all lit up, it's flashing. this case, take my 1 ounce, it's all lit up, flashing, hammer it on the outside lid. Let's say I wanted to do a static balance with this. Spun. It's read everything it needs to know. So hit the right arrow, go to static, hit enter. It's recalculated. It's saying, operator, if you put 1 ounce of whatever weight you want on this imaginary line, you'll do a correct static wheel balance. Let's go a step further now. Talk about the aluminum modes. All right? If I hit the right arrow, highlight, and I hit enter. Always remember to hit enter. You see, I can scroll over to dynamic and wait. Take some time. Pardon me, it didn't actually go. So go over to dynamic, hit enter. Go over to static, hit enter. I'm going to aluminum, hit enter. And now, by repeatedly pressing the enter button, you'll see the modes change. I've got modes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1P, 2P. Please have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1P, 2P. You'll also notice pictures changing. I'll get to the point. The modes you will be using are modes 1 for stick-on, stick-on, or 2 for clip-on, stick-on. What did we do moments ago? We've entered the 3 nominal dimensions of the wheel, spun the wheel, machine took the dimensions. Do you remember in dynamic? 50 and 1. Said, no. I want to do static weight, pardon me, stick-on weights. Go to aluminum, hit enter until you see the mode you want. In this case, clip, stick. The machine recalculates the necessary weight for that mode. So put the 75 ounce inside, bring it over to the other side. It's all lit up, flashing. Apply 175 of adhesive weight on the inside here. Okay? The P modes are used when you're applying the weights with this spring-loaded clip, and that's something that I would prefer to discuss in another video. The purpose of this video is to get your machine up and running, understand the key features, and balance the way you've been balancing so far with the 3 nominal dimensions. All right? We'll go one step further about the other modes. Bike. The machine can do motorcycles, but you need the motorcycle shaft and adapters, so it's an option that we could discuss down the road. The machine can also do hidden weights when using the 2D version of the machine, but again, that would involve applying the weights with this clip, and I'd like to omit that topic in this video. Optimization is a lengthy procedure with measuring significant out of balances, rotating the tire, remeasuring, and then the machine suggesting an ideal position. I'll omit that from this video. Details are in your owner's manual, and we've discussed calibration. So, what's the point? You'll be spending your life in the dynamic, static, and aluminum modes. Okay? One little note. Let's go back to dynamic. You'll notice right now that I have the yellow button that says escape, or ESC, or a magnifying glass. After a spin, any given spin, I can hit that button and momentarily see what reality is. You notice how that light went out? Look. The machine is set now to rounding mode. Rounding mode. 0.4s don't exist in your local supply truck or supplier. So right now, forget the magnifying, set it to rounding mode, and it'll round to the 1/4 ounce increments. Okay? And then, of course, the start and stop buttons. That's it for today. Thank you.